Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. It's finally here, the 2020 Daytona 500 race win for Denny Hamlin. I know not a lot of people aren't Hamlin fans, but I love getting my Daytona 500 win from each year. This is the third Hamlin I've got in that set. I've got one signed, two to go, but I do have every Daytona 500 win elite, so I'm really happy about, I shouldn't say everyone, I'm waiting on 09, but yeah, so this is an awesome ad. I always like it, waiting for these to come in. These are some of my favorite each year. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Elite Diecast. So step one, we do have the box, the normal Elite box. Nothing crazy here. Everything's pretty normal. One of 400, so not a ton of Elites were made, but I think there were more than last year. I gotta look. Last year they made 457, and those got really hard to find. So if you're worried about, maybe not being able to find one, I would definitely get one now. It does come with a race winner card, new looking card for this year. Let's compare it to last year's. Do I have last year's card sitting around here? I do. No, I don't. I do? Oh, I know I have it here somewhere. I have the old card here. Let's use this one. I'll use a Sprint Cup card from 2016. Because they're basically the same. So they changed up the format of the card just a smidge. There you can see it a little bit there, but there we go. You can see they kind of moved the stats to the left side instead of the right. A little bit different font, kind of cleaner, more not as dark around the edges. Just kind of a facelift on the card. But these cards have been pretty consistent since like 2013. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of doing a facelift, especially with no reason. But it still works. The card still kind of has the same look to it. Definitely looks a little cheaper. I don't know if it's just because it's more clear and. You look at it, it just looks like it's a little bit cheaper done, but, it's fine. It's just, I don't know. My preference, I definitely prefer the old one to the new one, but not bad. All right, so let's look at the card quick. So we've got time of the race, 3 hours and 42 minutes. This took place on a Monday, by the way. It rained out. He led 80 laps during the race, 9 cautions for 39 laps. Margin of victory was 0.014 seconds, second closest ever, only to his other close finish with Martin Truex. Let's go to the back here. We got Hamlin repeats as 500 champion piloting. The number 11, Denny Hamlin, got his third Daytona 500 in 5 years, becoming a back-to-back champion of the Great American Race. So yeah, you can see there's 209 total laps. That should be kind of a problem, mostly from the standpoint of why are we having 209 laps? Because Ryan Newman got hurt. I get it. We want a green-white checker, but Newman did get hurt in that extra laps. Winner sticker for this year, just a black and white kind of color. This is the Cup Series winner stickers for this year. Not going to lie, the Cup Series is pretty bland. Their playoff markings are silver, which is bland. They need a neon color. I don't know which one they can go with, but they need something. Black and white doesn't look very good. My personal opinion, but my opinions are right. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the car. So on this car, we are going to be looking at just kind of pretty basic. So last year's was caked in confetti. This one's very, very clean. So down the left side, you can see it's really, really clean. A little bit around the tire here from probably going through the grass and getting some paint on it. And then it's just confetti on the hood here. You can see some confetti down around the splitter. The FedEx logo is, kind of down on the hood, but right where it's supposed to be. Got the Cup Series banner on the windshield. First time they thrown that banner. Then we got the confetti on the windshield and on the hood. It's not super thick, not like last year's, but it is on there. Got the roof hatch there. Got FedEx Express on the back here. Got FedEx again on the deck lid. DIN number 54. Roof flaps do open. Inside the trunk, you do have the name rail or the fuel cell and stuff. We got FedExDelivers.com, and then you can see we got this kind of black piece down around the bumper. I think that was actually something they put on the bumpers to make them slipperier for bump drafting. You also do have the black tip on the spoiler because they were running the wicker spoiler this year. On to the right side, you see FedEx Express, but very, very clean. Not much on this one at all. A little bit on the skirt, a little bit of looks like chalk that kind of got up on the tires during when he went into the infield after the race. And then you get over the nose. We got Camry. You can see there's some chalk kind of just dusted up on there from, again, going through that grass. But overall, this is a very clean race win with just a little bit of dirt and detail. Part of that was because of the style of the race it was, but also another part of it was he didn't do any type of burnout because of the obvious situation on the track. There's the inside of it there. You can see the red valve covers for the TRD engine. Other than that, there's really not a lot of hoses or wires or anything going through there. So Definitely there's some room where they could put some stuff in here if they chose to. I hope they do. I hope they try to up the detail on here at some point. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm not going to lie. This is not the best Daytona 500 win. Heck, it's not even the best of his two. So, side by side, because I have to get them out to do this review properly, that's how much confetti is on last year's. Look at all that confetti. So, last year's had all that confetti on the car. And then on top of that, it had, right there, you can see a lot more dirt on that right rear corner. The left side has kind of this streak, the streaks down the left side there. So just the other one last year's was a lot dirtier than this year's. This year's was very, very plain. So I don't know. Unfortunately, this year's wasn't super, super dirty. I mean, it's a Daytona 500 Elite. I'm never not going to be happy with it. But damage-wise, it's not near as good as last year's. So definitely last year's had a little bit more to it. But, at the end of the day, it's a back-to-back Daytona 500 champ set. And, overall, he is a 3-time champ. So kind of got this beautiful little set here going of Denny Hamlin Daytona 500 Elites. So that one's pretty darn good because he has a chewed up left rear tire. And then it's a 2016 Elite. So it's got the, it's kind of pretty hard to find actually now. And then we got, 19 and 20. So good set to have. I'm really glad I got it. Definitely can't help but say this one's probably my favorite. These two are pretty close, but I do like the damage on that one. And then obviously 20, pretty clean. But if you're not a Hamlin or Daytona fan, I don't know if it's a must-have like Kurt Busch's was, or some of those other 500 wins. But if you collect the Daytona 500 wins like I do, it's a must-have. Denny Hamlin fan, it's a must-have. Significant race win, must-have. So, it's a must-have for a lot of people. But if you're a fan of just the race damage, it's probably not for you, honestly, because it does lack on race damage this time. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you picked this one up already, or if you've got it in your collection, or if you've got all three in your collection. I know there's a Denny Hamlin fan in that comment section that's got to be having all three. So let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you for all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you turn on the bell so you don't miss the live stream this weekend at Bristol. I'll be doing a Q&A for a little while, testing it out. So I'm hoping to get enough people there. I'll try to put it out so I know what time it'll be at, where we can ask, you guys can ask some questions and junk, because I'll be at the track getting to experience a pandemic race for whatever reason. But anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been Race Craze, and we'll see you in the next Diecast review.